Hi from me, Bernie B in Hamilton's. It's the festive season. You feel like making a gift for someone. Or you got stuff lying around there, some bottles, a biscuit, tin, plastic, a t-shirt, and you want to just recycle. Creative recycling is what I call it. Or you feel you want to give someone a gift to do something creative. Or you know this person's artistic and they love doing crafty stuff. Then buy them this. Hamilton's Crafters Tray Set. I know I love it. And it's got everything. It's got a foam roller, an Ensign brush, some masking tape for the tray. It's a beautiful starters set. You can always add to this. But it's one way to get creative. Get those creative juices flowing. So we're going to get creative with me today. And I'm going to show you some stuff you could make over this festive season. But go out and get the Crafters Tray Set either for you or buy it as a gift for someone special. But let's get started.
So I'm going to show you 3 simple ideas that you could make for yourself or as a gift for someone using Hamilton's Pro Chalk Crafters Tray Set. And the first one we're going to do is doing a stencil onto a t-shirt using fabric paint and Hamilton's 110mm foam roller and a stencil brush. I'm rolling some white fabric paint onto my stencil. So I load my roller with white fabric paint. I take off the excess on the roller. You don't want too much. And in a dabbing motion, I'm stenciling the whole stencil in one color, and that is white. So I've got a light background because of the darkness of the material. If you're doing a white t-shirt or light colored material, you wouldn't have to do this. But I'm just applying a base coat of white fabric paint in a dabbing motion using the 110mm foam roller. Okay, once my base is dry, I use fabric paint in various colors that I like. I dip into my fabric paint and I take off the excess on some newspaper or paper. You don't want a lot of paint on the stencil brush. Otherwise, it tends to get underneath the stencil and it smudges. It doesn't look great. So once you're done with your white base, choose your colors, dip your brush in, take off the excess, and stipple in a hard up and down motion onto your stencil in the various colors that you've chosen. These days, there are primers for almost any surface. So I'm using a multi-purpose primer, which is a primer for very smooth surfaces, and I'm painting these bottles in the white primer. And then once the primer has dried properly as per instructions, I now paint my bottles with a normal Crafters acrylic paint. With decent decoupage paper, I've chosen some items I've cut out of the paper, and using Mod Podge, I stick these down. So I'm basically now decoupaging onto my painted bottles. I found this amazing plastic primer for soft plastics, but they still recommend you give your plastic item a light sand, and then we apply this primer one nice coat onto your plastic surface. Leave it overnight. You'll feel it gets kind of gritty, the plastic, which is amazing. And then I apply 2 coats of a chalk paint using the Ensign brush. Once done, I took some antiquing liquid, and this antiquing liquid has a brown tone to it, a raw umbery tone, and I lightly feather on the antiquing liquid onto my plastic painted biscuit tin or bucket, and I just give it like an antique look. You can stencil on top of that as well. There's so many things you can do, but turning plastic into something creative is amazing. Whether you're an experienced crafter or a nervous novice, the decision to create a meaningful gift opens up a world of possibilities, promising a deeply satisfying experience for both the maker and the lucky recipient. That's it from me, Bernie B and Hamilton's. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We would truly appreciate it.